Good morning. It is 10:15 in the morning on December 30th, the last day of trading. And I wanted to take this opportunity to share what I do when it comes to futures trading, especially when it comes to trading on funded accounts. Right now, I'm in the process of trying to qualify for the Apex funded accounts. So far, 9 are pretty much funded, and I have 11 more to go in order to get it qualified and funded by early next year. And I'm very, very close on those 11. I can almost taste it, and if I can't do it today, I'll get to do it early next week. But as it stands, I wanted to go over some of the tools that I'm using. Number one, I am using Bookmap. This is something that if you do have TD Ameritrade, you'd be able to, here we go. That's Bookmap for you. And I'm looking at the ES and NASDAQ. So Bookmap is very helpful, and I use it as a tool to kind of set my targets for profit taking. And I use the Futures Pro, which is really my own algorithm. And then I'm using TickStrike right up here. It is kind of like a visual and audio Bookmap for you. Okay, this has been very helpful and a big game changer in terms of being able to get in and out of trades. And then obviously I'm using the different levels. And well, right now the market is turning and is trying to get back up to positive territory. But I am not worried. Right now I'm doing micro ES trading. I have 7 micros open across 11 accounts. So even though I'm minus, I am not worried because I'm looking at the 3852 as the mark. Hold on just a second. Let me mute this. Oh boy. Let's see. It is trying to hit that. What's going on? Let me bring it up to the next pivot level, or the support line, which is around the 3855. And it should probably hit 3852 at most, and then drop from there, because there's a lot of resistance at the present time. Used to be support, but now I feel is resistance. We are looking at 3855. Yeah, so 3855 is the absolute ceiling. Once it hits that, I'm basically out, and the market has turned. So as it stands right now, this is the tool that I use. I'm looking at the 1 hour mini futures. This is the ATR, and these are the different levels. So the calls would supposed to start at 3890, and the puts at 3852. So I have been in puts all morning long because it broke through that particular area. Next thing that I look for is the Dixie, the dollar index, along with the Euro USD. And then here is your 5-minute. Here's also your 5-minute. I'm looking at it at 2 different levels. This is UVXY. This is the micro mini at the 5-minute time frame, and this is also at the 1 hour time frame. So looking at the hour time frame, it has been telling me that it is a sell. You have 2 sell signals. It is below the VWAP. There are basically 6 confirmations here. that it is a bearish market for today. And so for that reason, even though it is going up there, I'm not that super duper concerned. One of the things that I also use um, is the ADR levels. And this is the aftermarket level where between 38.52.75 and 38.60, 58 to 60. That is the ADR um, for S&P futures. And so as long as it stays under this, it is bearish. Okay. So that's why I can have it all the way up here and not be worried. Now, the unrealized profit and loss is at minus 523 already. I'm not that concerned. If it hits it, it hits it. But as it is in the mornings throughout 22, 23 mini contracts, I've been able to book these profits from 393 to about 415. That is due to slippage. I'm using Replicanto. Now, this is what I'm looking at pretty much all day long. Okay, I'm looking at the different levels. This is the anchor. As long as it's a sell, I'm going to stick with it. This is the secondary anchor. If it reaches up above 355, 360, then I'm out. At this juncture, you're probably looking at a bullish day for the rest of the day, supposedly. Okay. But this is what I'm looking at. Okay. The Indicator Pro has been basically the how you find the ideal entries into the trades. Right now, this is not an ideal entry because everything is pushing up. So I have 7 micros open. I'm not going to go in anymore until I see this thing flashing another sell sign. So right now it's flashing a short-term buy signal. Okay. So this is where we're at. Looking at the different stocks all across, we're looking at Microsoft, NVIDIA, the Euro USD, Apple, Amazon, Google showing negative momentum. You have Netflix, Tesla, and Meta showing positive momentum. So when it's mixed like that, I don't enter the trade. The best time to enter the trade with 3, and typically I try to do 3 micros at a time to keep it safe. I opened up 7 and I'm stuck at 7 for now, which is okay. And the best entries are when all of these turn negative and you hear the tick just going real fast. At that point, that's when I enter by just clicking sell market. And typically I'm able to book. It hits my price targets one after the other. And then I leave a runner open. So each time I have a runner. So far, I really have 4 runners and then 3 runners and then 4 that is really a price target. 38.27.25 is my target, which is the S4. This is the 4th support line based on Fibonacci support. Okay, so this is how I trade basically. If I hit my profit target for the day, I'm out and I'm done for the rest of the day. If I hit my my stop loss for the day, which will be 355.75, then I'm done for the day. Okay, so I just reset myself and wait for another day to fight. I want to make sure that I don't get auto liquidated. I want to make sure that I am getting into trending, like super trending situations. Right now, we're in a chop mode. So until then, we're just being patient for the market to continue going down. So Euro USD typically is the leader, and right now it has negative momentum. Um, ES right now has a -8. So typically I'm looking at minus 10 and above, and then a lot of ticking noise in order for me to re-enter any new positions. So that's basically it. Um, there's more to it. Obviously, there are support and resistance levels that you're looking at. I'm looking at option flow, um, spot gamma. There are a lot of different tools, but these are the main tools that I'm able to get in and out. And the goal for 2023 is to get 20 accounts funded by Apex. It's a one-time fee. It'll come to close to about $3,000 for 20 accounts. And the reason that I'm willing to pay that is because I'm fairly confident that I can make sure that they do not liquidate, and I can continually build up my account. And so here's the um, targets for 2023. If I have 20 funded accounts, and if I can average, okay, I've had some haters on Facebook say, hey, you're not taking into account negative days. Okay, I am really. But so if I can average $100 profit per day for 5 days, that brings me up to $400,000 um, of profit for the rest of the year, assuming ideally that you are trading 20 days a month, every single month. Okay, and you're getting into, obviously ideal situations. If you can average $200 a day, okay, plus and minus, wins and losses, but you over a period of 5 days or a period of a whole month, your average has been $200 a day for 20 trading days. That's where you're looking into hitting a $1 million profit for 2023. And that's what I'm aiming to do. Um, Whenever I have people discouraging me and telling me that that cannot be done or whatever, whatnot, um, this is what I do. I read this and I focus on that. And if that is not enough, I will take a look at this and realize that there are specifically this person, V something or other in Montezuma, Kansas. They were able to withdraw this much on December 27th. So somebody's doing it. And this is, to me, an inspiration. It tells me that if somebody did it, I can do it too. More than that, I can do it better. So that's it. So if you have any questions, reach out to me through YouTube, um, through Discord, through whichever way you want to get involved. And if you'd like to join in the journey, um, there is um, obviously a fee involved. We'll talk about that when you are really, really serious about reaching $1 million. So if you can reach $1 million, um, what are you willing to do? How hard are you willing to work? And how hard are you willing to learn? How many hours are you willing to put in to hone your skills and become the best at it, even better than me, in order for you to reach that $1 million? So that's it on my end, and hopefully that has been helpful.